Hello friends, this is Michelle from Cozy Stars Gaming. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. So welcome back to Enchancia for another winter build. We're definitely getting in the holiday spirit here on Enchancia, and today I will spread some more holiday cheer to resident services and the shopping district. I'm starting at the plaza here. Okay, wait a minute. What is Tangy doing walking around with an eye mask on? So you haven't seen me in a while? Well, I actually just talked to her the other day. Alright, bye Tangy. So what's wrong with Kiki now? Oh, I haven't talked to her in a while. Oh, sorry Kiki. Okay, back to what I was doing, which was I was about to start laying some path right here at resident services. Yes, let's start construction. So I am starting at resident services here, and I'm going to make a path down to the beach. And I'm using the garden steps to make it look like steps going up to the plaza. My idea here is to make resident services blend in with nature. I'm going to add some more cliffs around resident services as well. I'm going to be moving villager houses too, so I can get the cliffs in. So I have another busy day ahead of me. The garden steps is a really good path to use, especially when you transition between little areas or with other paths. And you'll see here that the path blends in pretty well with it. And the reason I'm using this dirt path here is I want to just make it look like a worn path, like the residents are coming and going a lot from the beach to resident services. And it's a pretty path too. We got like some little like blue edges, like maybe like it's frozen leaves or something. So it looks really nice. Oh, there's Callie. She is such a cute little squirrel, and her cute little rosy cheeks. So I wasn't lucky enough to ever find her in a villager hunt, or she never showed up on my island. I had to use an amiibo to get her. But it was worth it because she's just adorable. And it looks like Tangy is still walking around with the eye mask. So all is well on Enchancia today. We're almost to the beach now. Just a little ways to go. And I'm going to use that garden path down there at the edge of the beach too, just to make it look like we got some little steps coming up from the beach. And I finished cleaning up that beach right there in that little area before we started the plaza build here, just so you all wouldn't have to see the boring stuff. Oh, and look at Callie, she's singing. Alright, I gotta move these lampposts back, and I think we'll end up keeping them here. They look pretty nice by resident services. Now we gotta decorate this little area by the beach here. I'll put down some cute little snowflakes. There we go. I think I'll use some more frozen fence here by the beach. Now let's do the other side. Oh, I hate when that happens. I think I'll change this path up just a little bit. It looks kind of square there. Okay, that's much better. I'm just going to grab a couple of these bushes here and take them down toward the beach there and try to get that little area landscape next. And that will be just amazing if these cedar trees all have lights on them. I gotta clean up this little area here soon and remove all those green flowers. I just don't think they're going to match with what I'm doing. And I think I'll do some more frozen fence here at the graveyard, just so it'll kind of match the little area around it. Yeah, I think that's better. Oh yeah, I've got to have the mush lamp. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to put here behind this fence. I think I need to change this to nighttime or something because the reindeer kind of looks weird in the daytime. It definitely looks much better when it's lit up at night. That way I can see how this is going to look here. I just don't think you can go wrong with some glowing moss, especially during winter. It's just a really pretty color. It looks like, you know, a frozen plant that got frostbite or something. I think it's starting to feel a little more natural around resident services. We got some more trees, and when you walk down toward the beach, it really looks a little hidden. I gotta add a little bit of pathing over here. I forgot about that the last time, so I'm gonna do that now. I'm just going to use this snowy path here. I think it's the only ones that have the little skinny pieces. So I'm going to go ahead and use that. The only problem is they don't really have an end cap, so it looks kind of just really flat and unnatural at the end. So I'm going to have to try and figure that out. I'm going to fix this cliff here too while I'm at it. Okay, that cliff looks a lot better now. Definitely a lot more natural looking. But the path, I don't know. I will probably have to come back to that. Either throw down like the cherry blossom thing or something to try and cover that up a little bit. I'll figure it out though, don't worry. And I figured out what I was going to put behind this fence finally was the illuminated snowflakes and the glowing moss pond, which I always forget to use that item. It is very pretty. Looks very pretty at night. And the giant vine is also a nice item to use too in these types of builds. This little area is almost finished. I'm just adding a few little finishing touches. So here I did a little behind the scenes work and went ahead and built the cliffs and added the ramp. It just takes so long to do, and there's already a lot to do that I didn't want to bore you or anything. But I'll also be decorating the cliffs in this video. The decayed tree is another item I forget to use when I'm decorating, and it comes in a few different colors, and that way you can match it to whatever you're building. Now I'm going to add some more frozen fence on the cliff here. Oh yeah, and I can't forget my custom designs. I'm just using this skinny snow path right here, and I'm just going to put the fence on top of it to try to blend in the ends there because they're kind of flat. I gotta run up here to my stash and see if I have any more ornament garland. In that little area behind Tom Nook's, I will end up changing it up a little bit, and I'm going to make it a little more festive, but that'll be one of the last things I do because I have to change the colors on all the tables and then just add a few items here and there. And I gotta fix some of that path where it says tree farm on it. I mean, that's just funny. Yeah, I definitely wasn't going to be leaving it like that. It's just kind of weird. I mean, that really drives me crazy whenever you change out your custom designs and then it has just weird stuff on the ground like that and just the path doesn't match at all anymore. So I do have a surprise build over here by Tom Nook's that I'll be starting on here real soon. And I think it's going to be really cute. And I hope it helps everyone get into the holiday spirit because it is coming up real quick. Oh, here I go again, almost forgetting my custom designs. And I'm using the skinny snow path again for this spot. Now I'm just going to start cleaning up some of these flowers up here. I'm probably just going to sell them at Tom Nook's for now. And now I'm going to get started on this path in front of Tom Nook's so I can finish decorating at Tom Nook's before I do the surprise build. There's Cookie. Hi, Cookie. She's a villager I gotten on a villager hunt before. And like 4 tickets too. But you know, I really don't remember who I was looking for. But I seen Cookie and I was like, you know, I really like her. She's a cute little pink puppy. So I'll take her. And she's been with me for a while on Enchancia. Well, this is the story of my life right here. My pockets are always full in Animal Crossing. And it's like the worst problem to have when you're trying to clean up stuff and decorate. And it's just really annoying sometimes. So I'm just going to have to move this for now so I can finish this path since I can't pick it up right now. Okay, that almost matches. That's better. Let's finish Tom Nook's area and let's make it nice and festive up here. Since he already has the building ready for the holidays, he's got his lights and his tree. So we're going to make the outside pretty and festive. There's Cookie again. I guess she wants to see what all I'm doing. So here's a nice little place to sit by Able Sisters whenever you get tired of shopping. I know I'm like back and forth a lot whenever I'm doing the builds, but sometimes it is just so I can empty things out of my pockets. So I am putting the fence back up here, and I changed the color to white to match everything else in the holiday build. And I ran out of fence. And let's go ahead and add some trees right here along this path. Oh, the gift piles look really cute like that. And I'm going to add some candy custom designs to make it look like maybe some kids dropped candy outside of Nook's shop. The candy cane custom design is just really cute. I really like that one. And the code for that one will be in the description below. And so will any of these other custom designs that I use in today's video. We'll make a nice little irregular path here that leads up to Tom Nook's store, and then I'll be ready to decorate around that, and you'll see now it is really coming together. The gift pile is really awkward to try to move it sometimes, as you can tell here. And now I'm going to work on a little path going up here to like my dining area, I guess I would call it. And yes, I will be getting rid of that dirt path here very shortly. I know it really sticks out like a sore thumb right there with the snow and all. But that's done. That path right there is laid down. So let's decorate some more over here in front of Tom Nook's and in this little wooded area here. And I changed the time to nighttime so it would help me visualize this a little bit better, because some of these items just don't look the same during the day. I will also be decorating over here at Able Sisters as part of this video today, because it is part of the shopping district, and we got to get Able Sisters in the holiday spirit too. I do have a little bit of cleaning up to do at Able Sisters, and I'm not 100% sure what I am doing with Able Sisters, but it will come to me soon. You know, sometimes I don't have a plan exactly in these builds. I just kind of do what feels right in the moment, I guess you would say. So now I am getting ready to start the secret build, and I just gotta go build up some more cliffs back here, and it shouldn't take but just a minute to add some. I just gotta finish shaping this up a little bit. Oh, clips are so annoying sometimes when they do that. I have always loved the view from right here. I want to definitely be doing something with this back here to make it look a little more like a winter wonderland. Now that that is done, I am going to go ahead and start on my secret build. And I am just going to be laying some pathing first. I am using the snow path, and I'll also be using a little bit of the snowy brick path as well, just so it doesn't look like one big white glob, you know, on the ground. But keep watching, you'll see exactly what I am talking about in a minute, because it's probably going to look like that I am making just a big white spot, but you know, you gotta trust the process here, okay? And now I'm going to lay a little bit of that snowy brick path right here in the middle. And this won't take but a second, and then I will start decorating this area. And then you'll figure out what it is if you haven't already. I haven't used this icy tree too much in builds, but I think it's kind of growing on me. You know, I used it back there by Abel's sisters, and it actually looks cute. You know, the only thing I was concerned is because it looks like it's kind of sitting in like a ice box or something like that. But it looks really good in the winter landscape. I think I'll need to try the bear sculpture somewhere too. I bet it would look really good. And we could probably definitely do something with that. So right here, I am actually just making a background for this build. And I'm just using the frozen partitions and the illuminated snowflake lights. So I have put a couple items down in this build. Has anyone figured out what I am making yet? And here I go again with these stubborn presents again, trying to move them. So right here, I am just emptying my pockets so I can go pick up some more stuff that I need for the build beside Tom Nook's. But I'm not going to bore you with me going and getting items. I had to go back to my house and collect a few little things that would go good with the build. I gathered up some little toys, some of those little dreamy stuffed animals. Those are just really good items to use, and they work so well if you do kidcore builds. And some of them are dark colored, and you could even use those in like a spooky Halloween build because they would look almost like evil, like bears or something. And obviously there is nothing evil about what I am building today. It is quite the opposite. So if you haven't figured it out yet, this is going to be like a Santa meet and greet right here where you can get your pictures made with Santa on Enchancia. It is almost finished. I just need to add a few finishing touches. At this point, I'm not sure what I'm going to add for the finishing touches. I am just going to probably look through my pockets and put down a couple items and see how they look. And if you've noticed before in my builds, that is kind of what I do sometimes. But it always turns out right in the end. Even though getting there sometimes is a little bit chaotic. And sometimes when you don't know what to do, just add some custom designs. They always seem to make quite a difference on how the landscape is looking. So in this little area, I am just adding some finishing touches to it to make it finished. I will be working on Abel's sisters next, and then we also have the little area behind Tom Nook's. There we go. We'll make Abel's sisters all nice and pretty and festive for the holidays. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. I'm not sure why I put that tree there either, but I am moving it now. I think it would look really cute up here by these snowflakes. So I'm just cleaning this up so I can put the tree there now. There we go. I think I want to put some of that frozen fence down here. I think it would look really good if you ran down there and then looked up there, because it has a little bit of a glow to it. Even though I think a lot of the other fences just look really good in winter, but if you're going for like a pretty lighted nighttime, then I would use the frozen fences for that. See there how they kind of have a little bit of a glow to them, and they also have the snow piled on top, which is just really pretty. Sally just looks miserable, but I do not have time to talk to her right now. I have got to get this done. And I am walking around, and it looks like I still have a lot to add in over here on this side of resident services. But it's mostly just going to be nature-y stuff anyway, so that won't be too bad. It won't take too long to do. And I'm going to start adding some path right up through here, going up to the Santa build. I'd move this snowball out of the way, and I tell you, I am no good at making those snow boys on here, so I don't think I'm even going to try right now, and I don't really have enough room to roll snowball around. I mean, to make it big enough, because it would probably roll off the cliff or something. And yeah, I know I am back over here again. I will try to work on that to put a little more order into my builds, but honestly, this is just how I work whenever I am doing a build on Animal Crossing, especially if it's like a wide little area like this one where I'm doing the shopping area and around resident services. And I think I want to move this little tree right here and do something different there. And you can't go wrong with some little frozen weeds during winter. They just look really adorable on the ground with the snow. And how about some snowflakes here? I'm just going to get this tree right here and put it over here behind this frozen tree, just so it'll have a little more of a background whenever you sit on the bench. I really wish we had like a furniture mode when we decorate outside on Animal Crossing like we can inside. That would be a lot easier, especially when you're trying to move some of these awkward placed objects. Now this is just looking adorable up here at Able Sisters, and I think I want to add maybe a little bit of fencing to separate Able Sisters store from like the natural area. And I will do that shortly, right after I finish running around and placing random objects here and there. And by random, I mean random holiday type or winter type objects. And then here, I decided I did want something kind of glowy here, so I added the illuminated presents. Yeah, that is much better. Oh yeah, I forgot I gotta finish this little area. Now that just looks adorable. Oh, and the full pockets again. Alright, I'm getting this little spot cleaned up once and for all. I am so tired of looking at it. Okay, that looks so much better. Another illuminated present. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I placed a gyroid there. I always forget about them because they make like little noises, so I thought that would be fun. Alright, I want to add some reindeer. I don't think I've added any reindeer in this build, so let's add them up here. And I'll add a little dirt path here just to match up the other side. And here I am just filling in this little spot with some flowers and glowing moss and maybe some weeds. And adding more reindeer. And that is just adorable. Some more snowflake lights because why not? I wanted to add some clothing items to the Able Sisters build, but I'm not really sure right now how I'm liking this. And I'm probably going to end up changing this here soon, so just bear with me. And I'm just going to head up here and I want to go ahead and try to pick up all these tables and things that need to be changed. And that way I could take these to Harv's Island and get the colors changed to something that will match a little better. And I'm also wanting to fix this annoying path because I'm so tired of looking at the mismatched pathing. I think I might actually finish the pathing right through here this time, maybe. I'll add some glowing moss in the path just because it's fun to walk on. It looks like it has maybe pixie dust or something flies off of it when you walk on it. It's really cute. I love it. I'll add some more cute little clumps of weeds there. I think that'll match pretty good. I'm going to try this snowy plank here. This is my first time trying it. We'll see how it looks. Okay, it looks good. It looks pretty cute there. Okay, I think I like that better now. I think that little dot of snow is just too much. So I'm back here at Able Sisters and I am going to try some hedge fence here. Just because I think Able Sisters is a little bit sophisticated, so I am going to go with the hedge fence on this one. And I'm going to try to use some of these clothing items just so you know that this is Able Sisters. Okay, I think I need to redo the fence just a little bit. Alright, I think I like that a little bit better now. I'm trying to fix these party lights, but they are really being a pain right now. As you can tell, I am struggling a little bit. And I figured out I needed to move the pillars because there just simply wasn't enough room. But I got it finally. You could tell I'm almost at the end of this build, and I am starting to really struggle because things are just not cooperating. And I am at the point I'm getting to place everything down. I've did the horrible boring stuff, which, I don't know, to me, having to customize and craft things is like a total bore, especially when I have to go to Harv's Island, because, you know, you can only do like one at a time, and then you have to talk to him and, you know, read the whole thing again. And I wish they would have made it so if you were like finished, it would ask you if you wanted to customize another item instead of just being finished because it is time consuming. But I am glad that that part is done. And don't get me wrong, I really appreciate the fact that we can go and customize most of the items in the game. But on a big build like this one, it is very time consuming. But, you know, normally I would just go and do maybe a couple items here and there. But in this case, I had to do a lot. And that's why I am a little, you know, upset about it today. Which, you know, constantly having full pockets didn't help the matter any. This is looking so adorable. It was well worth my time to go and customize and craft all those things. And I'm about to put some of these clothing items on display right after I finish this little corner here. Okay, I think I like that behind the hedge, and you can still see it. I was worried you wouldn't be able to see the outfit too much, but I think you can see enough. I think I want to add a few more of the clothing items just because I think they just look really adorable outside of Abel's sisters. And now it is time to finish up this little area up here and make it a little bit more festive. And you'll see I also changed the colors of some of these items just so that it would match everything else. I decided I wanted to add a frozen arch and the pillars with the Nova lights to match the other side of this little entrance. And unfortunately, I am going to have to come back to this because I need some frozen pillars and Nova lights to finish. And on my way to get those items, I decided I was going to put down some more custom designs over here at Abel's Sisters just to finish it off. Oh yeah, that's looking really good. Oh yay, I am loving it. Now back over here to hopefully finish this area this time. I keep having to go back and forth because I have to go craft items or just go get them out of my storage. And then I get distracted and start decorating something else on the way there or the way back. I always forget about how pretty those white tulips are during winter because they're like an off-white, and I like that they're not the same color as the snow. So now I am adding some star fragments, and this is the last thing I am putting down in this build, and I just wanted to add those to add a little bit of light and magic to the build, and they do just that. It looks really beautiful over here so far. Now I just gotta make the rest of the island look like this. And we can't forget our star fragments down here in this little area. This was the first part we decorated, so we definitely can't forget that. And this looks like it's the last one here, and we are done. Is everyone ready for the walkthrough of today's build? Alright, so I am going to start at the beach here. And we're going to walk through this area that I decorated up to resident services and a little bit on the side. So let's check out this little area off to the right here. I love that glowing moss pond. It is so pretty. And this was as far as I had got to this side. I have yet to finish over in here, but we got the whole area around resident services today. And here's a pretty daytime view of this area. And there's Cookie in her little Santa hat. Today on my island was actually Toy Day, but I don't see Jingle anywhere. And a nice fun surprise was it was also snowing on that day. And here's Cookie again, and this time it looks like she's upset for some reason. So we're going to head up this path and make our way to the Santa picture area. And as you can see here, the reindeer and the tree are all lit up at night, and it is just beautiful. I think this might be my favorite spot here on the island right now. And here is a lovely daytime view. Alright, so we're gonna head over by Tom Nook's and we're gonna walk over to Able Sisters and check it out. I really like the combination of the red and pink in this area. It is very festive to me and it worked out so well. I'm really happy with it. I probably struggled with this area the most. I wasn't 100% sure what I wanted to do with this area by Able Sisters, but I like how it's turned out and it still ties in with Able Sisters with a little bit of nature. And here's a pretty nighttime view of Able Sisters, and it is just stunning. And now we're going to walk back here and check out the last area, which is behind Able Sisters and Nook's. And this will be the last area of the tour. And here is a lovely daytime view of this area. Well friends, this wraps up today's build at Resident Services and in the shopping district. I hope you enjoyed today's build. It was pretty lengthy, but I think in the end it all turned out really good. I am very happy with it, and I am sitting here in my favorite spot. And I also hope that this helped everyone get into the holiday spirit. And do me a favor, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like it and please subscribe to my channel. It will help me grow. And I also want to wish everyone a safe and happy holidays. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.